Hello, I am Flea, and joining me today and every day are my two friends, Toby and George. And we are sat at the round table.
Ooh.
How the hell are you both?
Nailed it, Flea. Nailed it as always. It's
Yeah,
I'm a
perfectly done.
professional.
I'm better now. I'm better now that's over with.
I'm Zen.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yata?
Peace be upon you.
Nice.
Piss be upon you. Yeah, don't mind if I do.
How are we all doing today, gents?
I just asked that.
Well,
I got a Zen and a 5. So, it is
I'm
what
good.
it is.
I'm
How are you?
excited to be in the
Oh,
shed.
I'm glad somebody asked.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place, man. I just heard a noise from over there, and I'm scared that it's all the drink.
From over where, Flea?
Underwear.
Where are we?
We're in our new studio.
Wonders!
That's gonna peak so badly.
Just
So
a
yes,
loud
obviously
muffled.
over the past few, this will tie us into recent events too.
Mm.
Over the past few weeks, we have mentioned about how we were building the CWHQ, and we can proudly say that today is the first episode that we are filming from the new soundproofed, decorated, and beautifully filled with alcohol and snacks.
And fire.
And a
It's the
sword.
It's got a sword in it.
And it's got the revival page.
It's got AAW Revival metal
It's
poster.
got Croc 2 posters.
It's got the Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator Judgment
Who?
Day poster.
It's
I
getting pretty
can't-
close to demonetized there, mate.
No.
Oh, it's
But
good.
yes, it's good stuff.
It's good to be in somewhere that isn't.
And it's warm.
And he's got
It
a
is
picture
warm.
of Liv Morgan up top, which I didn't realise.
Yeah, I'll never see that where I'm sit.
Can we dial that back real quick? What did you just say?
Hmm?
What did you just say?
Nothing.
My mummy?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Good on you, bro.
See.
CWHQ.
Ooh.
Which I'm not a part of. Which
No.
Is sad, which will
No.
never,
Yes,
I'll never
so
be
me
a
and-
part of.
Me and Toby spent a whole day building. It's a very stressful day that was because we had to take it apart a couple times.
My head hurts thinking about that
Yeah.
day.
And then George rocks up, not having done any of the work, and he's like, "I'm going to put stuff in your shed."
No, I asked
no,
you.
you're fucking not.
I asked you, can I put my sword
No,
up?
you didn't. That was the problem. Is you
Was
told me that you were putting it. You went.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting this in here, and I went. Are you now?
Oh right.
You're
I
just
Well,
doing it.
I want to put a sword up in here. And
No,
it's a shame.
God.
we're already running out of space as it is.
But we've got the mirrored ceiling up and the sex
Yeah,
swing.
the pool, all the good stuff.
So
There's the gag station in the background.
Oh,
my sword's a lot bigger than yours, Flea.
well, you're compensating.
Mine's bigger.
Yes. Yes, I am. I've got my little corner.
Which there's nothing in yet.
And there's nothing in it yet. I've got a little flag though.
He's got the belt
I
set
thought that
up.
was toilet paper.
Wey.
Fletcher. That's not very
He's got
nice,
the,
is it?
The nice
my
metal
collection.
belts up.
Nobody can see any of this,
Yeah, I
George.
know.
No.
Where's the AEW?
In
Intercontinental.
my bedroom where it's safe,
Why?
because it doesn't fit the WWE title hangers.
Fair enough.
It's too big.
Mm.
Maybe they'll see it one day when we do video.
Yeah, if we
Yeah, maybe.
bother.
Hopefully we can do that.
If we ever do that, it'll be good. We got the little bar set up.
There's a bar.
There's
Again,
no
none
bar,
of you
but
can see
there's-
this, but there's copious amounts of alcohol.
So this is going to be the last sober podcast we do before it's just slosh.
Got a nice rainbow skull from
It's Dan Aykroyd's Skull
Dan
Vodka.
Aykroyd. There we go.
Good.
I completely forgot his name.
So there we go. A bunch of things
Ghostbusters.
that we can see, but no one else
Yeah, I'm
can.
glad everybody's really happy that we've just spoken about all that.
But we're enjoying it though.
We are enjoying it.
We're happy.
So that's my big bit of
Yeah.
recent news that I've been up to. But I mean, I went and watched Cocaine Bear last weekend.
I do want to go watch that. It looks very.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Was
Elizabeth
it really
Banks.
good?
It's very good.
I tried to drag my mum out, but she was like, "I don't want to watch that shit."
Yeah, no,
And
you
I got very offended.
Why are you putting your hands on your mother?
thrown hands.
God.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really good.
It's a London.
I've
thing.
seen a lot of people are like, oh, it's eh.
It's,
It is.
it's
I mean,
mediocre at best.
If you go into it expecting
Mm.
To be the
an
great
Oscar-winning thought piece,
Yeah, it's
you're gonna
silly,
be
isn't it?
disappointed. All you had to do was watch the trailer and realize it's not going to take itself seriously. It is about a bear that takes cocaine and eats people.
Yeah.
And did a line
if
off
you
a
go in
leg.
there expecting just that, you're going to thoroughly enjoy yourself.
She said that she was going to do a cocaine shark.
No, there was.
I want this. I
There's.
want this. I want a
I can't
cocaine
remember what it
cinematic
was.
universe.
It was Meth Alligator or
Oh, that's a different studio.
oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there's a couple of like this Crocosaurus type things. All those sort
Oh,
of studios.
you mean the best studios in the world?
All of those sort of studios have realised that Cocaine Bear was really good, and they're like, we're gonna do this now.
We've been doing this
Yeah,
for years.
but the thing is, they missed their mark now, and it's like
They missed their mark when they make original ones. They're shit.
Nothing will beat Beaster
Nothing
Bunny,
will
and
beat
that's
Beaster Bunny.
that.
Frankenfish. Never beat that one.
I liked Crocosaurus. Or no, what was it? Mega
Mega
Croc versus something Shark. I can't remember what it was. It was one of the best films I've ever seen.
I can't remember, but I remember the film. I can't
Oscar
remember.
winning.
I remember it being awful, but it was funny awful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, green screen, everything. Yeah, it was just
I
excellent.
nearly showed Charlotte the Beaster Bunny.
Should have.
What do you mean nearly?
She was like, I don't want to watch it. That bunny looks scary, and I went, oh, it's not.
Yes.
You're far from it.
There is so many tits in that film.
I did.
And muff.
I did say that as well. I was like,
Muff.
there's a lot of minge in that video.
That's gross.
Minge.
Anyway, that's my week.
Yeah, I mean, what more could you want? Build a shed and watch Cocaine Bear.
George,
I just built a shed.
you did just help me build the shed.
Didn't get any
I was.
cocaine.
Flea did offer me to come help, but then he turned me down.
I didn't turn you down. I just said we probably don't need you.
Yeah, because you would have punched me out.
I would have punched you. I was
But,
unbelievably stressed that day. I don't think I've really stopped being stressed since.
No, you're not.
No.
I feel sorry.
I think
for
it's
you.
a constant battle at this point.
Yeah.
Your hair's still intact though, so you're all safe.
Yeah,
There.
it's not receding just yet.
Yeah, like mine. But yeah, I had a bit of a talk with Toby in the car about it. I bought Hogwarts Legacy. It's
The internet's gonna fucking hate you now.
cry about it. I've bought the deluxe edition because
I didn't do that.
I'm bougie like that.
Yeah, I
You
don't
owe,
I'm
me
now-
money, you owe me money for tickets. That's something we didn't mention.
Oh yeah, that's something as well.
So Money in the Bank tickets went on sale.
And the SmackDown ones.
And, well, yes, there's a combo thing, which is annoying because I didn't want to buy both.
No.
But
Hotel
I
as well.
have-
How much do we owe you in total?
Oh, that's off podcast stuff,
Off
that is.
podcast.
But
We
yeah,
didn't talk
so-
finances on the pod.
exactly. But we have some very good seats. I'm very happy with
Yes,
them. We
yes.
are 3 rows from the front.
But yeah,
It's good shit.
I bought Hogwarts Legacy midway through. I enjoy it. Toby, we had to talk about it in the car.
Yes.
It's a lot of running around.
It's a lot of running and flying
Yeah.
about. It's like Skyrim though. It's like go fucking miles away to
and
do
then
this thing.
and then go
Yeah,
back.
but before you do that quest, you've got to use this potion and learn that spell, and then you can do the actual quest. So it's like a lot of admin. Yeah, but have some of that.
Lovely.
But
Great.
I've had 2 weeks off.
He's had fizzy pop.
So I've had myself 2 weeks off for known reasons. Enjoying myself, reevaluating myself. Somewhat.
Life
He's gone to find himself.
I have soul searching.
He's come to the right place.
He's done
Yeah.
a load of drugs. He's done a
I've come
fuckload of
to ask
LSD.
for a proposition that you may inquire.
You're not joining
sir.
the Commonwealth.
Well, shit. And there goes my soul searching.
God.
That's about it, really, for me. I'm still just more or less waiting for 2K.
Yeah, aren't
Pre-ordered
we all-
as well,
aren't we all pre-ordered that too. I haven't gone for the. With the last one, I got the big boy version, the NWO one. Haven't done that this year.
No, I went for the second version.
Yeah, I've also the one that comes with the season pass.
Seen enough. Something like that.
Oh no, I've just gone for the one that comes with the season pass.
Oh, I've gone for the one. I can't remember. It's the one. I don't know
Yeah,
what cover
you're-
it's got. It's got the one where it's Cena holding the title, or
Probably the
the
second
gold
biggest one.
I think it's
can't
just the
remember.
deluxe. But yeah, that's the one I pre-ordered. I've pre-ordered as well. Don't know if I said it before. The new Star Wars game.
Oh, I
which
didn't
is-
know that was up for pre-order yet.
Yeah, I did it
Then
last.
I shall do
month.
that tonight.
Yeah,
You got a lot of money for a poor man, George.
I know.
You're more money than me.
That's why he's poor.
I'm just going to buy it when it comes out, and it's just going to be the standard version.
Yeah, but I did it through games, so I'm getting like the poster, and
Oh.
That makes it okay.
yes,
Right.
it's very nice.
I was going to say a joke then, but you can't say that on a podcast.
There you go. Do it.
You, no.
Do
No,
it.
I can know because I'm better than that.
Do
I'm better than it.
So that's recent. Everybody's recent events.
We
Is that
went.
it?
haven't-
We
I
went to a.
haven't
We
had
went to a
Toby's.
gig, didn't we?
We
That
did.
was
We went
nice.
to a gig. Yeah, it was nice. It was good. First one of Sherborne. Lovely.
Yeah,
I
small.
hope they come back more because it was nice not having to travel 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was
that
nice. I
Velvet
can.
Thunder.
It was Velvet Thunder. Yeah.
Ah.
I can understand if they don't though, because
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult for them to.
Yeah,
I've
Very
just
lovely-
got,
very
I've just
lovely
got to bring
band.
myself
Yeah.
there. They've got to bring 3
And
cars full of equipment.
It's not the same environment. It's not the same sort of atmosphere in a small, shitty town, is it?
No.
Like, you can understand why they want to do Yeovil more. I would,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah, but it'd be at least trapped in a room where you can't open the windows.
I didn't have the same problem as that night.
I
was less sweaty.
Yeah, I was fine.
Yeah.
No, I that was the only problem for me.
Speakers caught fire though.
Oh yeah, it was a lighting rig.
Or was it?
wasn't
No, it was a lighting rig
I
caught
was
fire.
like, something smells like plastic here. And then Bill was trying to get all the unscrew a lighting rig that had caught fire. Oh, there's actual flames up there. Oh right, okay.
I was at the bar. I missed all of this. I was not getting a
I was like,
drink.
Christ.
I smelled
Toby's-
something weird and just went off and got a drink instead.
Toby's there and I'm going, whoa.
Callum was stood there looking at it, and he went, "Oh, there's actual flames there." So why isn't anyone panicking? Bill was furiously trying to get it off the stand.
Fire!
It's like, oh my god.
No,
that was good.
you wanted to talk about AEW, didn't you? You were very...
No, I fucking
No,
didn't.
it's the opposite. He didn't want to talk about
I
it.
thought you did.
No.
I wanted.
You
to
wanted to
talk
talk about it.
I
I
did.
didn't because you're just going to make fun of me.
No, they're not.
I did well. George,
Yeah,
did
the
you do
Royal
well?
Battle so the Royal Battle event took place last weekend.
On
which
AAW Live.
Yes, that's...
Which is on a Sunday at 7:30 p.m.
Yep.
on Twitch.
Yes. Where?
The Fallen Games.
The full no,
The underscore Fallen
the
Games.
full underscore games.
It's the underscore Fallen Games.
Sorry, I panicked because Toby said it at the same time. And I
Well,
went, is it? I don't know.
But yeah, so it's their equivalent of the Royal Rumble match, and I was the number 30 entrant.
mm.
And
Now we
I
had technical issues aplenty
We did.
were taking
they
place
did.
throughout the night. The
yeah.
arena was messing everything up.
Kept crashing.
Then we had the wrong entrants come out. I was meant to come out 30, I come out 11, so we had to restart the match again. And
but
then
the
to-
nice guys at WWE lend us their Royal Rumble arena.
they
so
did. They let us borrow the Royal Rumble arena.
Nice guys, you know.
And
nice
then through obviously there's a lot of stress going on, technical difficulties took place, and my character was accidentally being controlled. Now that wasn't supposed to happen, so the controller had been put down out the way. So when my character got in the ring,
Just sort of stood there.
just stood there for
Yeah.
a bit, didn't do much, and I was already panicking because I always panic when it's my match. Toby knows what I mean. I'd imagine you do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
You don't
we-
voice it as much as me and Toby do, but we panic.
It's
No, I
yeah.
panic as
Very
well.
clammy hands.
Piss
I
runs
do
down
panic.
the leg.
And I start noticing
So I
my character
noticed
do
it
fuck all.
immediately. I went, George. It was only me and George in the call. I went, George, my guy's not moving, and George didn't really pay much attention. He was like, no, he's just getting beaten up. I went, George, no, he's not fighting back.
I was
And
like,
then he got put in the corner. I went, George, he's gonna get thrown out. He's not fighting back. I'm pretty sure Callum's controlling this.
No,
no,
he's
no,
fine.
it's fine.
And
They
then
made
the B-
sure that
and
that
the
wouldn't
big
happen.
I was
B
like-
button came up.
There's
I was
me
like, oh, right.
panicking, typing
did
as
see the
fast
B
as I
button, I
could.
went- I don't think. I think he's being
I'm
controlled.
trying to type as fast as I could, trying to get to the message. to
Callum,
Callum.
he's being
But
controlled.
obviously they're watching the show. They're
Yeah.
trying to make it interesting.
Well, and
so
a
they're
lot
not
of
paying attention.
mental stuff happened in that match
Yeah.
as well that they were reacting to. So
And
it was
then-
like,
We had a nice,
So I got unceremoniously dumped onto the floor within about 30 seconds.
but we did have a nice number entry 2 come in. A nice little return.
I don't know if you can mention it. He might copyright claim.
he
the
might
video.
come in the
If he
shed.
Do
does-
everything he can to get this podcast taken down.
Yeah.
He might refuse to come on.
Well.
We've always got as.
Wow.
Blake Wheeler returned as number 2.
Yes, my favourite and beloved man, Blake Wheeler, which everyone seems to fucking hate for some odd reason.
I like him, but
I
like
love him.
I like deleting your messages about him more.
Yeah, because you're a bitch.
It's my job.
Yeah, well,
So Blake Wheeler is just a fat
he's a trucker.
man.
He is
he's-
one of the best men in the company.
A
hasn't
comical
done
character.
He beat Rocker
Yeah,
on
haven't
his
we all?
debut match back.
Toby threw him out the ring.
It's true.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Lord Sparrow did.
I do. Well, I know.
might have to shiv you.
I wasn't there, but
Lord
Lord
Sparrow
Sparrow.
threw Rocker out at the Rumble Royal Battle.
No, I
Sorry.
mean, Blake Wheeler.
Oh no, Blake Wheeler's shit. He got thrown out like straight away.
Well, yeah. That's why. Well, yeah. But no, it was a good. It was a good night. Technical difficulties aside, that's
Yeah,
no one's
it was
fault.
No, you can't.
No.
That's
You
just
know.
2K is just 2K.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's starting to go on the decline now. Because there's not a lot of because the new game's coming out, so they're just not. Gonna
Yeah, they're
pump out
not
a lot of
updating the game
updates.
anymore.
Why
so
would
it's-
they?
Yeah,
But I mean, as well, it's because of the amount. It was all custom. Everything was custom.
yeah.
It's a lot of
So
tables.
I don't blame
Custom
them for
arena.
that.
So
It
yeah,
did-
the game
you
has
could
its
tell.
limits.
You could tell it was kind of struggling a little bit on his computer going. But
Yeah. No, I think it was good for
Oh, it was a great show.
good for
Number
what it
30 entry for you. Number
Nice.
25 for Toby.
was.
Number 22 for me.
If you're gonna burp, do it into the mic.
No. Pardon moi. And number 22 entry for me, which was quite nice.
Didn't do anything with it, though, did you?
No, but nonetheless, I
It's good
beat
to be there.
my time in the Rumble. I
didn't.
think you have now picked up my time in the Rumble.
Yeah, I think I might have the worst show.
Which is beautiful. Poetry in motion, you know?
Cough.
Toby, you had a nice little fight in that match, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, with Rocker.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
You had
As
SP come in
previously
and
said.
take the shot for you.
I was on the ropes by Jester, one of the biggest men on the roster, and SP just came in and
Scary
just
man.
got in the way of a massive right-hander
Yeah.
and just took a lamp for me. I was like, oh,
I couldn't remember if you claymored Rocker and then threw him out.
didn't hit any.
I think you did.
big
at
moves,
one
I don't
point.
No, you hit Claymore, you didn't hit the War Sword.
I think you did, but it didn't connect. But we weren't lucky because there was a lot of people in the ring.
It was chaos.
Yeah.
But no, I did third from last.
Yeah.
But I think AJ Amaya, who won.
Yes,
was-
Adrian Rye deserved that win.
As soon as he got in the ring, it was like, well, he's going
I
to
can
win,
see you
isn't
balling
he?
your fist right now, Flea.
Little
No,
Arthur
I'm really
fist.
happy for him. Really happy for him.
You just.
But on the subject of wrestling related, we'll move it along because
Yeah.
we're on a time limit today. So we'll move it along. On the subject of wrestling related things, it's the Hall of Fame. So George is still holding the record for... He's the only person at the moment to have gotten a name into the Hall of Fame. So
I
me
think
and
mine
Toby
might
really have to start
change.
trying.
Toby knows mine already because.
Why would that take
I
the
think
fun
I
out of it?
I've forgotten it.
Good.
I'm going to go last. I'm voting to go last this week because
Okay.
I think I have a
Toby, would you like to go
surefire
first
win.
today, or
What if we have the same? Because I think I've got short.
is it clogs?
I'll let
Well,
George go first.
Yeah, let's.
then.
Yeah.
Okay. My pick for the Hall of Fame is Sam Elliott.
He's really going for it.
He
with
is
us at the
going
moment,
for
isn't
it.
he?
No, I
Brendan
just,
Fraser, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and now
I
Sam
just want to
Elliott.
state it
What
doesn't
did you say,
have to
Flip?
be. It doesn't have to be people, but we do
Mine's
have to
not
get.
a person.
Oh, we don't have the same then.
It's clogs. It's definitely clogs. Then.
I haven't gone for an object this time. I've gone for a person because they seem to do well. Sam Elliott's good. He's got a great voice and a
You're
great
gonna say-
tash.
Are you
Very
going to say
bad.
Callum? Because I've been waiting for one of you to try and push that through.
I'm gonna save that card. No, I've gone for a man. Dare I say it? Even better than Callum.
Smith?
Smiz.
Smithwell.
Smiz.
And I'm gonna say Mr. Jerry O'Connell.
Oh, you
Oh.
bugger!
Boom.
Oh no!
Well, that's gonna top it now.
Big
isn't it?
Daddy
My streak comes to an
Jerry.
end.
Famous for
Yeah, you're
Kangaroo
out.
Jack
I
You're
thought so.
out.
and Piranha
Yes, you got his
And-
penis bitten
and
off.
other things. I'm sure. The Jerry
Jerry
O
O
Show.
Right,
Sexist
I thought I had a
bad, isn't it?
surefire winner until Mr. Jerry O was mentioned.
God, I'm scared.
My pick. It means a lot to us.
Does it?
Maybe not to
Okay.
George, but it means a lot to me and you, Toby.
Okay.
Some would say it's the foundations of our relationship now.
Oh no, is that?
Some might even say that we're sat inside the very thing I plan on choosing.
Oh no.
It's the CWHQ.
Well.
Anyone who's seen the photos of it will understand because the place looks phenomenal from
And
the
it's not
inside.
even finished.
It's not finished.
No.
This is the thing here. We've got to pick something which has a lot of potential to be great, or pick the thing that already is great. Sam Elliott's off the table.
I love
I'm
Sam
afraid.
Elliott, but he's not. He's gone.
Potential.
This is tough. I haven't done a lot of work on Jerry O'Connell, but I've done a lot of work on this shed.
Speak for yourself. I'm his plastic surgeon.
Yes, I think fake about that, man. I don't know.
It's all on you two, because you know.
Well, George has to decide, doesn't he?
George does have to decide.
But I'm.
Alright.
Yeah, because it's between me and
Your-
Toby. We've agreed that yours is off the table.
Yeah.
Well, is that just because you want it off the table, or is it just?
No,
It's
it's-
because
it's
both of us have agreed that our picks are better.
Well, and it's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the worst of the three, so
You're
it
just
goes
trying
and
to
you decide.
You're trying to dethrone
Well,
me.
yeah, but until once we've got an audience
No,
who
no,
can
no, I
vote
get
on
that,
it
I get
themselves in the comments, we have to decide it for
Now you
ourselves.
feel how I felt about my boots.
You picked
Last
the worst
week.
decision.
And
And zombies.
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 Fucking-
Didn't understand the excitement. This is all on you, George.
All on me. So it's
All on George.
Jerry O
Jerry
Jerry
O'Connell.
or the CWHQ, which
The man-
is my sworn enemy.
Or a building.
It's not a building.
Shed.
Or a... Yeah.
It's a place of refuge.
It is a place of
Do
refuge.
you know
It's a
what?
place of solace.
The room of requirement.
It's a new studio.
Yeah.
This is the room of requirement.
God, I'm so nervous.
Oh, I don't know.
At least
Because-
we can guarantee that the streak will be broken. There will be a new Hall of Fame entry.
No. There's no possibility of
Do I
retaining
give it to a man or a shed?
Don't
this
say
is-
it like that. A shed.
It's not just
Hey,
much more
It's
than a
not just
shed.
any old shed.
No, I know.
Not just a bag, sir. It's so much more than a bag.
If I pick the shed, will you let me put my sword in there?
Now, there's
can't
no
do that.
bribing
Fair.
here. There's no
No, you
bribing
can't
here.
do that.
We're
I'm
drawing
joking.
this out.
I could have said yes and then said no once we finished, but I
I'm
didn't.
sorry, Toby.
I was honest
I
with
do
you.
love you, but it has to be the CW shed.
Don't apologise to me. Apologise to Jerry O'Connell.
I'm sorry, Jerry O'Connor.
So the Roundtable / Commonwealth
Recording
HQ.
studio is in.
It's
Is
because
in
it
the
is a
Hall of
nice.
Fame.
It's nice and cozy.
I think I've done a fucking marvellous job of decorating inside
Oh,
this
yeah.
so far.
I do think you still need to get the frames for the.
Yeah, no,
Posters.
that's a lot of effort.
That's a lot of money
It's
in
A
the
lot, that's
frames.
4 frames, 5 frames.
I would agree.
Immediately. And I don't know if I could be bothered to do that. I'm just blue tacking things to the wall.
But all that stuff comes in
Oh, you can
time.
get the two big ones.
I
From
can do,
H&B.
yeah, I can do it eventually, but anyway, the people can't see this, so we got to
Yeah,
stop.
I know.
talking
It's
about
number 3 in the Hall of Fame.
Woo!
that. There it is. It's in official. So the Hall of Fame is Brendan Fraser, as put in by George.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, as put in by George. And now, the CWHQ.
I am 0 for 3 in Hall of Fame.
Your time is. Your
I
time
do
is now.
think you need to pick better ones.
I've
Toby.
stepped it up,
You
mate.
did.
He did step it up. Jerry O'Connell
Um,
is a phenomenal choice. You could always try again next week.
Yeah, if I turn up.
Oh,
Oh,
This
might be
dear.
it.
he's done. Oh, I'll start looking for a replacement now, just in case, George.
I'm on a bus, don't you worry.
No,
But,
I
this guy
I
called
can
Jay,
respect.
He might be in the area.
I can respect the choice.
Yeah, right.
Jay, what?
Jay.
Famously of the nobleman.
A forgotten
I beat him.
era.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
It's all irrelevant.
But anyway,
George,
have we got 3 artists to pick?
Well,
you've
Let me
skipped.
just-
You've skipped
Have I
ahead a bit
skipped?
there.
Have I skipped
You
a
skipped-
bit?
what
Yeah.
comes after the Hall of Fame?
Sorry. What comes after the Hall of Fame?
It's the news, Fletcher.
There we go.
Me.
You.
I'm
I've
terribly
got
sorry.
nothing
No,
to talk
Toby.
about on the news.
You.
Me?
What film has Kevin Bacon not been in?
Happy Feet. Could have been. Don't know. What I always forget. Oh. Right, I
He's got
just
it,
need
he's
to...
got
I
it,
might
though.
panic and I looked at Croc 2.
Croc 2. Not the Terminator 2 poster right
I was
next to
looking
it.
at. I was looking at the Predator post. I could have said Predator. Let's have a look if he is in Happy
He's not
Feet.
in Happy Feet.
Okay, that's good.
Imagine if
I
he
can
was.
almost certainly he's not in Happy
I bet he
Feet.
fucking is.
Probably is. He's probably the main guy.
That caught me off guard.
It's film, TV, WWE, and video game news.
Woo.
Have you guys got anything? 'Cause I've got a couple of things.
Well, we've already glossed on Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
And that's all I've been playing.
Just
But
more or less waiting for. Oh no,
I've got no news.
the overalls for some of the new characters for 2K23.
Ooh, go ahead.
Roman Reigns.
Do you actually know any of them, or are you?
A few. Roman Reigns is
obviously-
1999.
yeah, he's big.
Rhea's 90. That's all I know.
I don't think he.
She was not happy about the
Who?
Rhea.
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
happy
yeah.
about the
No, I think
they
it was
used
just a lot
like
of
a
people.
dye, like a edited dyed hair photo as a like icon thing.
Yeah.
And she was like,
'cause it was
fucking
just
change it.
It was just
Like,
her with
go
blonde
on,
hair.
Mum.
That was it.
I mean,
Black hair.
but yeah.
I heard that.
But I
Yeah.
do think LA Knight should be a little bit higher.
LA
'cause
Knight should
he-
be world champion.
LA Knight
Yeah.
should win Money in the Bank.
He should win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
He should win it right in front of me and then come take a photo with me. Shake hands with me. Then we should go out for a drink.
That's a lot to ask of a man.
I'll pay if you're listening, LA Knight. I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it could be.
Yeah. Because we've got a DLC confirmed of some people like Wade Barrett.
Oh yeah, they put out that
Bad
poster of
Barrett.
just everything on it that I couldn't be bothered to look through.
No,
I saw it and went, everybody else is going to figure this out in 30 seconds. I can't be asked to go
Yeah,
looking
because
for
I was
this. I'll
talking
just
to you
wait
in
for
the
them.
car about it when you were fixing.
That's exactly what I said to you.
Yeah.
I went, I
Because
can't
you've
be
already
bothered to
got-
figure this out.
We've got the Diamond Mine. We've got DDP in there apparently. Because
That's probably what the diamond is, not Diamond Mine.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
maybe. Ray Wyatt, which gross.
Yay.
Woohoo! I can't wait to
Made
play.
my feelings
as
known about him.
Yeah, that's about it really.
Well, I have some news.
Mm.
Stephen Yeun of The Walking Dead
Okay.
Has
You have my attention.
has been cast in the Thunderbolts movie, Marvel new
Yeah, I
one.
saw that.
Oh.
I knew it would be a mixed bag for you because on the one hand it's a
Well, I'm
Walking
glad
Dead
he's.
man,
I'm glad he's in
on the other
there.
it's Marvel.
I won't
so
watch
didn't
it.
know how you feel.
He's playing as the main villain, isn't he?
We don't know who he is. Reports are that he's Sentry, but he's not. He could be. He might not. Who knows?
I thought.
Nothing's been confirmed.
Never mind. No, I thought someone else was Sentry.
We had Kill the Justice League gameplay.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I was all on board with it, but now I've seen the gameplay, it looks a bit like the Avengers game, and now I'm scared.
Oh dear.
It does
Is
look.
like
It looks a
that?
bit like that sort of game. But I mean, it is Rocksteady, so it could
Yeah,
still be fine.
But look at Arkham Knight.
Yeah,
Is it
but
Arkham
look
Knight?
at the other two that came before it:
3.
Arkham City and
Arkham
Arkham
Knight?
Asylum.
It's
Arkham Knight was brilliant.
No,
I
not
thought it was
that
Arkham
one.
Origins.
No, the one where you play as the Bat Family. Because in that universe, Batman's technically dead. But
Oh, I don't know.
it's the one where you play like Robin,
Yeah, I don't know.
Nightwing, and all that other ones. I can't remember what they're called.
But yeah, I'm
Dick
gonna-
Grayson.
Great,
Dick
great.
Richard.
Low hanging fruit there.
I can't remember the name of the game, but
That's helpful.
it was not nice received. It was really
Well,
shit.
yeah, everybody has a hit and miss, but I mean, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Though those three games.
That's two that I've named there.
Well, Arkham Knight was
Yeah,
excellent.
I didn't play Arkham Knight.
you
I
should.
played the first two. I should.
You
Probably
would.
should.
You would enjoy it.
I
It
should have
still
time.
holds up now. The graphics are
It's
tip top.
so nice, glossy.
Red Dead level graphics.
Mm.
It's always raining. Why is it always raining? I like the rain.
Pollution.
Pollution.
Well, we mentioned it earlier, but Money in the Bank
Yes.
tickets were on sale. Apparently sold out in 1 minute.
But you were on the trigger.
I was on the trigger. I managed to get some,
Mm.
but I can confirm it sold out.
tickets.
It sold out
Immediately.
insanely fast because
No.
I was in the pre-sale queue.
Just
I didn't
wait.
get tickets on pre-sale. I was in the pre-sale queue. I think I was 7,000th when the doors were open. I didn't get tickets. I waited until the Friday when the general sale went on and managed to snap some up then.
Yeah. Well, we'll be able to take a chair home, won't we?
No.
Oh, are those not the chair ones?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm annoyed about that too.
That's annoying. I really love to take a chair home.
Aquaman test screenings.
Great. Fantastic.
I've only mentioned this because I don't care for much for DC, but
No.
apparently
They replaced Amber Heard,
people
haven't they?
people
Oh.
are saying that it's the worst DC movie ever made.
Mhm.
Wait.
Do you know how
That's-
bad a film has to
Wait,
be to get
did you say
labelled
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Aquaman? Yeah, the new one.
They're making a new Aquaman?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okay, well, yeah, but it's being called the worst DC film so far, and I mean, that is a
Well,
statement.
I think
Yeah.
DC should
People have
just
apparently
crack it
walked
up.
out of the
Well,
test screening.
DC's also full of just lawbreakers and awful people, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know?
I do think DC should kind of just give up.
No.
on it. No, like
James Gunn's there now, and he
okay,
is
give a
quite
fuck
good.
if James Gunn's there.
Okay, well, that's the end of that then.
No,
I think if anyone can fix it, it's going to be James Gunn.
if he can.
If he
then
can't fix it, then
marvellous.
they're fucked.
Oh yeah, just stick to doing not like what the MCU's trying to do. It's not working for them.
Now, unfortunately for you, Toby, I do have another piece of DC news.
That's fine, man. I'm in a comfy chair. just
A
listening.
hot scoop from the Weekly Planet podcast. They did ask. They didn't
Oh.
ask me specifically,
Oh.
but they said if you were to forward this on, you got to mention
That's
them.
fair enough.
They're stating that George Clooney's Batman will appear in a post-credit scene for the Flash.
Does he
movie.
have hard nipples like the old
Are
suit?
we getting bat nipples and bat ass or
Bat card? I just want Arnold back.
bat card?
I also want Arnold back as Da Mr. Freeze.
Everybody hated the movie, but I thought it was funny.
I will never hate the movie.
I don't like the movie, but I think it's funny to just sit and watch Tony Brainoff too.
Oh yeah,
I like
I
Blue
rewatched
Suit
them all
Clooney.
the other a couple months ago, and I was like, I forgot how bad it is. But this was my childhood film.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a fuck.
It's a real shame that the worst
Didn't it
one
come out in
is
the 90s?
what we
Yeah.
grew up
You
in.
weren't born.
Yeah, but I still had it on VHS. I had it on VHS. So
No,
what?
I was there, mate.
Toby was there.
I was on set.
He was there for a whole 6 months.
Perfect
And then finally,
club
for
on
my news, which is one that neither of you are going to care about, but I'm very happy about, is the Glastonbury lineup has been announced, and it's for my first Glastonbury. I'm very happy with the lineup that I've got for
It's a
headline.
good
I only recognised a few names.
I don't recognise them all, but you kind of the headliners are what sold me, and then
'Cause it was Elton
but
John,
I mean
wasn't
there are a few. There's a few in there that I do know that I recognise. You got your three headliners. You got Arctic Monkeys are on the Friday headlining. Guns N' Roses are on the Saturday headlining opposite Lana Del Rey, which is going to be an interesting.
They're both Lana's
massive.
good.
Potential.
And then Elton John on the Sunday.
It's a great pyramid stage for the weekend.
Yeah. And then as well as that, you've got not on the pyramid stage. You've got stuff like Blondie, which are good.
Guns N' Roses.
I've already
Was that
no, they're headlining
Oh,
Saturday
sorry,
night.
my bad.
I had all the names in my head, now they're gone.
Arctic Monkeys shouldn't have the Friday headline spot, and I'll tell you for why. Flea.
Okay.
Let me talk to you.
Ever since Tranquility Base Hotel Casino came out, right, Alex has stopped trying when he makes... He just writes words and people like it, right? He's stopped trying to do clever lyrics. There are very clever lyrics in Tranquility Base, but he's just done too many drugs on this new album, and they've only booked it for the name. They've only booked him for the name, and they're up there, and he's just not trying anymore. But when Alex tries, he really does it well. Just
Strong
annoys
opinions
me.
there from Toby.
Just annoys
I probably
me.
should have looked at some more names whilst Toby was ranting down, but I completely forgot.
Yeah, just passionate about Arctic Monkeys, and it's just such a shame that they've released such drivel.
Strong
And
words.
I know their potential.
I believe Lizzo is
Pre-cum.
she's playing just before she's playing just before Guns N' Roses, which is a bit of
That's a vibe change, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's a bit of a juxtaposition there.
In a minute, I'm a minute.
That's the one.
And then
Guys,
just immediately.
Lizzo's in the scene.
Well, we're gonna go. But I'm fine because hopefully it means that you'll have the Lizzo pop crowd, and as soon as that's finished, they'll all bugger off over to Lana Del Rey, and the rest of us can scoot up closer to the stage.
Ooh, pardon me.
So I'm fine with that.
How does it all work? Is it? I thought they shared not shared one stage, but like have.
There's loads of stages around the place.
Oh,
There's loads
okay.
of different tents and stages and stuff that they'll all different bands will play at different times. So you just wander over to whichever one interests you.
Okay, I didn't know.
You just
But yeah.
stumble about, and there's shit everywhere.
Yeah,
Because
there's
I
just
thought
stuff
it was like they all play on like.
No, the headliners
one
will all play
stage.
on the big stage. So you got the big stage is the pyramid stage for the headliners, and then it will just be everywhere dotted around the place. There'll be smaller tents and stages for the other acts to be in.
Okay.
Just nervously watching
Yeah,
where I'm
football.
sat.
A football, yeah.
Yeah, where I'm sat, I can see right out into next door, and there's just a ball flying, it's gonna come
I'm waiting for the
through.
ball to fly and hit the fence and just
Sure,
go.
it's not Harry Kane taking a penalty.
Ooh, lost his joke. But I give it a lot of things, but the HQ doesn't have the strongest windows
They
in the
are
world.
just plastic.
So it will come through, and the ball will be ours, if anything. Sorry, mate.
Can we have our ball back this time?
No.
Benidorm Bandit is coming out again, part 2.
Yes, the man himself.
Give me
So-
that.
There's another good segue actually talking about bands because our big question for this week is: Are we still sticking with the desert island?
No,
shtick?
let's not do
Because
the
if
desert
I'm getting
island.
washed up on a desert island, I don't know if I want to drag 3 bands with me.
Come
I don't
on,
know if
bring
I'm
your
going to subject them
instruments.
to that.
Let me
It's
place
not
a
the
big
people, it's
Coke.
just a record.
So
It's just 3 albums,
yeah,
or 3 artists.
It's
isn't
3
it?
artists. Please don't change it to albums.
You get all the albums of the artist.
So the 3, you're only allowed to listen to 3 bands. God, I tripped over my words there for a second. You're only allowed to listen to 3 bands or artists for the rest of time.
Which is really hard. It's not
so
fair.
hard.
because there's no actual, like, you're gonna get sick of whoever you pick, aren't you? But you need to think about like overall mood. Wow, that was a high ball. That was close.
I was like,
oh my god.
Wow.
Sorry, I got drag here, gentlemen. Please.
Sorry.
This is fine because I got my back to the window, so I'm not getting distracted.
I'm
just
so
watching
scared.
Toby's little eyes light up and follow this ball. So yeah, you get 3 bands. Now, I've gone into this thinking doesn't matter what they've done, as in like their impact on the genres, their impact on music. None of that matters. It's your personal opinion. 3 bands that you have to listen to for the rest of time. Who are you picking? That's how I've gone about this. I don't know if you two have decided it's like, oh, well, I'm picking these because their impact on the industry is...
Oh, no,
No,
I don't do that.
doesn't matter.
I've done it because it's
I like them,
childhood
so I
stuff.
picked them.
I've
Okay,
done
I'm
it
glad
because, like,
Yeah.
there's... Well, I'll go into it once it's...
Oh, well, you can go first if you want.
I will, actually.
Okay.
All right. Fucking hell.
So what we've just talked about is, despite my hatred of their new album, I have picked Arctic Monkeys for him because they've done such, like, all albums are different. So their first one was very garagey, rocky, sort of, you know. AM is very, like, indie rock, and then Tranquility Base is a lot of sort of, it goes, you know, there's mountains and,
Of course.
you know. And then I've got Oasis because of
I knew that
all
these
of the
two were going to come
reasons.
up. I
Yeah.
was well aware that you'd be picking these.
Your
third pick, however,
It's
I
just-
didn't know who you were going to pick.
I've gone for the White Stripes.
Okay.
I don't
I-
really know why.
I don't think I've ever heard of
The
White
one
Stripes.
song you've definitely
Seven Nation Army.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Jack White does a phenomenal job of whatever the song is, his guitar solo will not match the rhythm of the song. So it'll go anywhere, and I think it'll catch you off guard on a desert island and keep you not getting bored.
Okay.
So those are my picks.
Do you want to go first? Or do you
I
want
don't mind.
Do you want? I don't mind. It's up to you.
George, you go first.
Okay.
Toby's deciding because
Okay. My first one is Ozzy.
I also this is another one that I knew you'd pick.
Yeah.
I think we all have one or two that we know the other person's going to pick.
Mm.
Like I'd imagine you
I-
know one or two of mine.
It's just he's got a good voice.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
Yeah.
You did.
Absolutely not arguing. I've got a couple of his albums on the vinyl shelf over there.
Ooh. Yeah, I think the first album I
bitch.
proper got into was probably I've forgotten its name.
That's helpful.
Well,
It's the one with him on the front of it with his like bowler hat.
Ordinary Man.
That's the one.
That's quite a recent one.
Yeah, I know. That was like the first
It's
proper
one with
album.
Elton John, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the first proper one I ever actually got into, and then I started listening to his more of his music. The other one, it might surprise you, Michael Jackson.
I've got
I
Michael
used
Jackson
to-
on there as well.
respect the art,
I-
not the artist.
That's what we were saying.
I grew up
Always just
listening.
about their fucking music.
I grew up listening with Michael Jackson.
With him.
Yeah, I grew up with
You
him.
grew up with Michael Jackson.
I know, right? It's
Incredible.
amazing
How
stuff.
are you still poor?
I don't know. Yeah, I grew up listening to his music, and I really, really do love the shit he does. I remember the film.
Having called it shit.
Yeah. No,
I don't know if he's on about the music.
my vivid memory, and I always keep thinking it's a fever dream, but it's just so real. Do you remember the movie he did?
No.
You don't. Oh god.
It's one
I'm
of the
gonna look
scary
insane.
movies, isn't it, where he chases Charlie Sheen?
No, it's like all of his songs. It's got like Man in the Mirror, Bad to the Bone.
All of his songs.
Oh,
He's got more
Bad to
than
the
that.
Bone, isn't that?
No, not Bad to the
Bad.
Bone.
Bad.
Bad.
Bad. That's
Yeah.
I
That's an album.
It's also a song.
I thought it was, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a
I'm
weird
not a big
movie, and I
Michael
keep
Jackson
thinking
guy.
it's like a fever dream. And
Like
the last
Space
one,
Chimps.
He's in Happy Feet. Michael. Whoa.
and the other one is
Yeah, it's third week in a row now Toby's died on the podcast.
Keep It Up and Die in a
ball
fucking four.
shocks me.
And the third one is Daft Punk.
Interesting.
Not a
because
band I would have chosen for
I-
you.
yeah.
I'm so hot, but my feet are so cold. You need a carpet in here. You need a big rug.
You need some better socks, mate.
Yeah,
I've got 2 pairs on.
get better
I
pair.
haven't.
Yeah, I just
You've
used
lied
listen
to me
their
in my own
song.
home.
Yeah, they did like a lot of stuff, and it's good shit. I'm not very good at wording things.
It's good. It's good shit.
It's good shit.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I'll get my obvious choice out of the way first then, because
Metallica.
well, that's not the obvious one I was going to pick, but that is Motorhead. It's Motorhead. All you got to do is look around the room and you'll notice that Motorhead are quite
I don't know.
big for me.
I don't think you like Motorhead.
Just the one.
No, I don't.
poster,
I just like the cowboy hat.
Like the
So
guy-
no, it's a Motorhead. Mine. That's my first pick. Metallica is another one. You
Yeah,
ruined the surprise.
Sorry.
Hope you're happy. Podcast is cancelled.
Cheers, kids crying now.
So yes, Metallica, because
I'm just so nervous about that.
the discography for Motorhead is massive. You're not going to run out of music.
Oh yeah.
Same with Metallica. You know, they're both bands that have been around for fucking ages. Not like
A bunch of old men
it's a bunch of old men.
is what they are. Yeah,
James Hetfield still looks quite good for his age.
which is surprising, considering the amount of drugs he must have done.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about Metallica or Motorhead?
Famous Motorhead frontman
Sorry.
James.
I didn't know who we were talking about.
It's not like the guy who fronts Motorhead is
Well,
like
really,
one
yeah,
of the
all of
most
them.
iconic
I've
looking
been
men in
looking
history.
at the ball, and I've been
What's
like,
that
Yeah,
got?
the ball is freaking me out
The
because they
blinds
are
in the
hossing it to each other, and it's really
it's getting louder and
It
louder
is.
with each kick.
and
It's
they're
funnier.
just really not. I would be careful. Go careful.
Mum, there's a weird man shouting at me
Oh,
from
go
a
out there.
shed.
There's a hole in the fence. Go talk to him.
So you've got those two, and you're probably expecting me to hit another, like an Aussie or a Judas Priest.
He's
or
gone
something.
with ABBA.
He's gone with Cher.
I should have gone with ABBA. It's Queen.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
surprised
no.
Queen didn't come up sooner, because
Yeah.
they've kind of got the whole spectrum of.
Yeah.
If you go, Motorhead have got a couple that are quieter. They don't have
Yeah.
any. They don't have any
Yeah.
chill out songs. Metallica don't really have any chill out songs. Queen have got both. You've got
You
your
do
chill
have
out
to
songs
pick
like
Queen.
"Somebody to Love,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you go the other end, and you've got like Bohemian Rhapsody and stuff like that. So I was like, you're not gonna.
Bohemian
You've got.
Rhapsody.
They've kind of got a thing for every mood.
Queen have got like you have to have them. One of us had to have them because
Yeah.
We're
You know.
British.
I thought you were going to have it on yours.
I thought you would have had it
Yeah,
actually.
I just wanted to not be boring.
Oh, I'll fuck off then.
Generic.
Sorry.
You know.
I'll leave. If that's what you want.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Get out.
I'll turn the power off as well. Not using my fucking electric.
I like this section of the show we do.
Because we just little calm chat.
Yeah, just pick 3 things that you like.
We're running out of 3 things to pick though.
There's
Is it always going to be exclusively 3?
no,
No.
I'm not going to leave that.
Are we going to do a top 10 one week?
Because that just came to me
Let's
last
do
week. I was like,
a-
we could do that next
Let's
week.
do a FM and K type style now.
All right then. I don't know why you
What's that?
censored yourself, because we've said fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah,
We've
I don't
sworn
know.
on this podcast plenty enough already.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know why you
fuck my
censored it.
kids.
What?
What?
Yeah. So yeah, it's not going to just be
We're
3
just going to gloss over that then.
3 things every time.
Okay.
Because
You
we've
know,
done 3 games.
Done 3 games, 3 films, 3 music.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can. It
Well,
could
that's
just be
the end
anything.
of that little
That's it.
talk then, because we don't know what to do for that anymore now.
Well,
It's gonna be
I'll just come up with something every week.
3 muscle mummies.
Rhea.
That would be my final episode.
And this is where the fun ends.
Well,
This is where the fun
This is where the
begins.
fun
yeah,
ends.
I've just
For
settled
me,
in.
this is where the fun ends because yeah.
Can we? Maybe we don't.
No, I fucking am because I've
Maybe
already
we-
done all
what
the
are we
notes and
on?
everything.
We're on
43
what?
minutes.
Yeah, that's enough, isn't it?
No, I don't want to do it, but I've already put the work. All the hard work has been done, so we're doing it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we
I've
do.
done a lot of notes.
So we've
Oh.
covered Iron Man 1, we've covered Iron Man 2, and Toby's got his head in his hands because today is Iron Man 3.
Woohoo! Yeah!
It's not that I don't like the film. I don't know what it is, but it's
He
not
doesn't
that.
like it.
I don't like the film.
I think it's fine.
There's
I
bits
just don't-
about it I don't mind, and there's a couple. The overall, I don't like the film, but there's a couple things in there that are all right.
I like the film. It's just I just don't have an opinion on it.
I woke up this morning and was like, I've got to watch this for the podcast.
Yeah.
I
I did
really
it.
fucking don't want
Yeah.
to.
I think I did that
And then you
last
didn't.
night. I was like,
I didn't.
oh.
It's right. I didn't. I've just watched a couple videos to try and refresh some memories.
Yeah, I've watched it recently enough where I can just sort of try and remember.
This is fine because I can take George's role of not really
Yeah.
knowing.
Well, I've got some interesting notes.
I've got. I've
we've,
still got
so
a
we
few
basically
notes. I've
switched
got quite a
roles
bit
for
of
today
notes.
then.
I guess. You were supposed to do the intro, but you couldn't get it right, so we did switch that.
I did the first
No,
intro
you didn't.
right.
You buggered it.
Yeah,
No, I
but
didn't.
that was on the first take.
Yeah, first
I
take.
had to restart
Fine.
because we had a
There's a
interruption.
dog in the studio.
There was and two.
What Dad's doing?
And Iron Man 3.
Oh,
See, we're already putting it on. We already started talking about something else.
Come on, guys, let's do it.
I've got an interesting
Let's
thing
let
to
George
say.
lead
Do you want me to
away
start
here.
first?
Okay.
Okay.
Never fucking mind then.
Tony's suit, from the
Yeah.
New Year's. It's a really nice purpley suit.
And the New Year. What?
Yeah, I
He's
really
on
like.
about
I
the
really
start
like his
scene,
purple.
New Year's party scene.
Yeah, I
where he
really like
leaves
his purple
Aldrich.
suit for some odd
He leaves
reason.
Killian on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say. I can't remember. Didn't watch it.
Can't remember that. You can't remember the
Did you
entire plot
fucking
of the
watch
film.
it or not?
Yeah, I've seen it so many times.
The,
Did I-
the
I might be-
start point for the film you didn't watch.
I did put.
There's a big. I can't remember him being in a purple suit. He did, to be fair.
When?
When
it was
Happy looks like
literally-
he's
it
straight
was
from
New
Pulp
Year's.
Fiction.
He was in a purple suit.
Oh, you mean a suit, not an Iron Man suit.
Sorry.
I was like, when did he
I
get a
did. I
purple-
was gonna.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, I think they're gonna.
I understand. Yeah, it's like a Hugh Hefner swazzy suit,
Yes,
isn't it?
that
Yeah.
I really like,
I've
and I
got
did
you.
put as well. Blue abba-dee abba-da. Dabba-dee dabba-da.
Just in the background.
That's his notes. It's just that.
Yeah, that's the whole.
If you look at his
lyrics.
notes,
see-
it's just all of the lyrics to.
Yeah, it's just that's it. You see Ho Jensen.
I've got that as well, yeah, because they
Yes.
mention it in the first film. They mentioned that
Yeah,
they met
I've-
at a New Year's party.
But you never
There
remembered
you
him.
go. We
I'm sure there's
Type
other things
that
to
up.
talk about.
John Favreau. Well, this isn't about the scene. This is about the film as a whole. But John Favreau is no longer directing this.
No, but he
No.
also. This is when he
He's
starts
still
to
in it.
become the funny guy
Yes,
because he's all like head of security. He's all like
he gets to
badge.
do a bit more of the acting
Badge.
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shane Black's in. He's the replacement. He's obviously done Lethal Weapon.
Mm.
More recently, he done Predator. That's not good. It's not a good film.
Well.
I waited a long time for that film and got very excited. It's
I
not a
remember
good
we watched-
film.
we went to go watch that in
Yes,
cinema.
Toby, I believe, backed out.
Yeah,
You
I
made the
was,
right
I
choice.
was that non-excited for it. I
Yeah.
said
Toby
no.
backed out. I didn't. I pushed through, and it was awful.
What year was
Autism
that?
is
2018?
the supremacy.
I want to say 2018, 2019.
I think it was 2018.
Bad
Going
film.
on.
Bad film.
Yeah.
Good
Bad
director,
Shane
film.
Black.
Mm.
Bad man. Ruined my film.
Bad man.
Yeah, Happy becomes funny.
I did put as
He
well.
does.
And I think I told you already about the happy part. I was like, Happy Universe 478 Flea because he looks like him.
Yeah.
If Flea grew out a little goatee,
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Which I think you should.
Not a goatee. We don't trust men with goatees.
Well, no, that's a
Yeah.
famous law that we have. We don't trust men with goatees. Ho Jensen.
You've already said
we've already
that.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just because
He doesn't want to go further.
he says, "I'd like you to meet this heart doctor," and then Tony fucks off because he's a rude, arrogant twat.
Oh, he's such a
I
prick.
was like,
at the
"Oh,
start
that's
there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
foreboding, isn't it?"
And then he was like in the
Foreshadowing.
lift with Killian. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to go pipe this woman first, and I'll be upstairs with you." It's like,
Yeah.
Such a
What?
piece of shit.
What?
He's a
dick?
He's such a piece. And later on in the film, he has the gall to talk down to Rebecca Hall's character. He's like, "You're not a good person." He's like, "You're not
Yeah.
a good person.
Yeah,
You're a piece of. You've famously been a piece of shit for
Yeah.
3 films now.
Yeah.
You deserve everything that's happening to you."
I did.
This-
I
Go
did.
on.
Oh, sorry. I
No.
did put a robot part.
I also put a robot part.
Yes.
That was my next
I
point.
put all caps because I saw the hat was.
Oh, I've also
Done-
wrote about the robot.
And I put,
Yep.
"Stop fucking bullying him. He's done nothing wrong."
Yeah,
I
he's
said,
famously continuing the trend of being a dick to that one robot for
Yeah.
absolutely no reason.
he should be in
I
the Hall of
put
Fame.
he's gone slightly
Honorary
mad, dummy
Hall of Fame.
robot.
You can't just do that, George.
Yeah, we
You
can.
can't. No, that's not.
Fuck
how
it.
works.
We'll do it live.
Put him in next week, and he'll go up against Jerry O'Connell.
And the
It's finally come over, and that's that. Tough shit,
It's
you
our
little
ball now.
wankers. It's ours now.
They're gonna start
The
kicking
ball,
another
the
one.
ball
round,
has
isn't it?
come over, and it's ours. Let's try and
They're
look
gonna
at
hop
their
the
little
fuck
fucking
ball back.
faces. Now they're on the trampoline trying to fucking look for it. Oh yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, little child. You're not getting it back.
Don't be staring at a
Not
little child.
Getting it.
Anyway, back to
you
Iron Man
little
3.
cunt.
Mate, so-
Yes,
Come.
As much as I don't want to, we've got to push on with this.
right.
The Mark 42.
I put here not my favourite suit.
I put in. I do like the design of it. I know it has its flaws, But it's a cool looking suit.
Is this the one that he wears when the Mandarin attacks his house?
Yes.
It
that's
comes
the
apart.
Okay, so I've got stuff to say about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I just-
I've still got some things about the opening scene.
Yeah, go on.
Let's continue with that. Let's not jump ahead too far.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I kind of just
this
skipped
is-
most of it.
No, never mind. I put my note in the wrong place. It's about Tony's new beard
Okay.
because it like connects now.
Mm.
It's like a full beard, but it looks
Yeah.
really weird.
Because he doesn't sleep.
Yeah, I
He
don't
doesn't
like
have
it.
time to trim it.
I don't like it.
I've also noticed that he's wearing the little flares still.
Because he is. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's a short
He's
man.
short man. I like his hair in this. You can tell
Yeah,
you have
his
nothing
hair.
to talk about. I like his hair in this.
I think he looks better in
He's
the
a-
third film.
He's just he's a fit man, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was. Quite old now.
He's kind of fucked now. I think
Um,
it's all the veganism stuff.
yeah, he's gone slightly
I
mad.
thought a child just flew over the fence.
I did as
I just
well.
I saw him jump off the trampoline by him.
There are distractions here.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
I
There
need
is.
to get the blind set.
There's just they're throwing so many things in the air. It's like literally. It's like explosions going
Bold
on.
ass
Next
kid.
week, instead of a film, we're just going to cover a documentary on the kids.
What
that
we can
Toby
see
is staring
outside.
at.
Today is a very cloudy day.
But I've got. He's talking at the start to what's later revealed. He's talking to Bruce Banner, but he's talking about how he
Yeah.
creates his own demons. There's a long-running joke in the MCU that he is responsible for everything, and he is.
Yeah, he is.
But
Great
Ultron.
don't sell yourself short, Tony, because you're responsible for everybody else's demons too. You are a piece of shit.
Oh yeah. Left that
Your
girl.
your actions don't stop at yourself. You are affecting people around you. I don't know if you're aware of this.
Yeah.
But you are. Ultron is quite a big thing. That affected more than one person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's more than just you in the world, Tony.
I do think Ultron
Dick.
needs to come back.
Nope,
He's
it's gone.
cool. He was cool.
He was cool. He was very cool.
For me, and under that, I have just put he deserves all of the bad things that happen to him because he's a dick.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a dick.
I kind of went halfway, like got halfway, and then the Mandarin popped up. Do you want to know what I put for that?
Fortune cookies.
And how are you right on that? Fortune cookies. They look Chinese. They sound Chinese, but actually are an American dish.
See, we had this for maybe 3 to 4 years after that film
Fortune cookies.
came out, of just George leaning into the mic on a party and just going, fortune cookies.
They look Chinese.
It's
They
the
sound
dish.
Chinese,
Dish.
but actually an American dish.
Who has a dish of fortune cookies? You have one.
But they taste horrible.
They're
You have
awful.
Bad taste in your mouth.
They're
they are
sweet.
awful.
My name is Trevor.
Trevor's a good egg.
I was gonna say, how do you not actually feel about the Mandarin in this? Because a lot of people don't like him.
I wish
Because
it,
he's not-
that was the Mandarin.
He's nothing like the comics. He's not
No.
the
They've got a bigger
futuristic-
ball. They've got a green bigger
I am
ball.
so cross.
He's not like the green, the futuristic Genghis Khan that he is in the comics. He's just
No.
kind of
Yeah, because then they
he's a
changed.
an
football
actor.
hooligan.
Yeah, I think he's funny. I like him.
He is.
And he's a stud as well.
He's just a football hooligan.
He's a
You know what I mean?
stud.
He's just like ole 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 ole.
And he just falls asleep with a Stella and has just bitches around. He's just,
What a fucking pimp.
he's an
But
absolute
yeah, obviously it's
stud.
later revealed that
Aldrin.
Killian Murphy.
Killian.
Killian is revealed to be famously. I don't know if you caught it, but
I am the Mandarin.
He does let on that he's the Mandarin at one point.
And
in
then
the
gets
film.
killed immediately.
Yeah, he's very loudly yells.
I've put sexy Guy Pearce because he's sexy,
He's
in
sexy.
the film.
But
Sexy Guy Pearce.
later, obviously they.
Which one's that?
Guy Pearce? Is it Guy
I
Pearce?
think it's Guy Pearce.
Yeah, the actor who
Yeah.
plays
Aldrich Killian.
Aldridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not.
man.
It turns out that's not the real Mandarin
No.
because later not. There's a Marvel short called All Hail the King, which is Ben Kingsley in prison, and then the Mandarin's like, "I'm fucking not happy with you, mate."
Ben Kingsley is good in whatever he's in.
Yes.
Any film
And then
he's in.
Shang-Chi, he's in that.
I haven't seen it.
Great.
Either.
I haven't- just
Okay,
don't-
well I've watched it and I thought it was fine. He's in that as well. He's even more
Yeah.
off the rails in that. He's just mental in it. But yeah, so obviously we get the proper Mandarin in that.
Yeah.
That gets paid off eventually.
Because Shang-Chi's dad was
Yes.
the Mandarin.
Yes.
They've got a frisbee.
Oh,
Great.
Now.
I've
They've
got
got
a
a frisbee.
receipt!
That was a total waste of a time. Airbnb Pro. That almost came over.
Guys,
I'm sorry. I might have to have a word with these people's children.
I might have to switch places with Toby.
It's a
in minute.
yoga ball. It's an exercise.
No, it's an.
So we get a lot of. I'm trying my hardest to keep this on track here.
It's a space opera.
It's a space
Looked at me
opera.
with such a smile.
Space opera, guys.
Toby,
Sorry, yes,
do you want to
mate.
go join them?
No, mate, I've got a really good note here. I've got one really good note on here. Tony's portrayal
Toby.
of anxiety attacks.
Toby. Move your mic down a little bit more.
He's moving it closer.
Toby.
Tony's portrayal of anxiety attacks. I'm a man who suffers with anxiety
Of course, I'd
attacks.
say we all have
all
at
do.
some point.
Like
Nothing wrong
5
with it.
a year I get.
I'm God's strongest soldier.
And it is
I'm
just
I'm afraid to
his-
call the doctors.
His
I don't think that's what he means.
portrayal of them, of just like the dread, and then it's like, oh great, and then you've got to get up, and it's like, oh,
I do
hell.
I do not like the part where the kid goes up to him and goes, "How did you escape the wormhole?"
yeah,
It's like, who the fuck goes up to you and whispers that in your
Yeah.
ear? No, you don't
He was
say
sent
that.
by the Mandarin.
So as a man with experience with anxiety attacks, he does it very well. It's the most
Yeah.
accurate I've seen in film.
Doesn't he get over that?
He does when
He
he,
does,
dies.
yeah. The kid, no. I was going to say, the kid later on in the film is like, why don't you just build something and get over it? And he's like, yeah, why
Yeah,
don't
but
I do
he-
that?
Yeah, but then
Shit.
Pepper in Endgame, Pepper's like, you can rest now. And so he's like, oh fuck.
And then he has a panic
You know.
attack midway. He's like,
Yeah, he's
No,
like,
George, I think that's called dying.
Yeah.
But I like that he's not in the suit all the time in this film.
I
yeah,
also like
it's
it.
one of the weird.
Because they
films.
prove that he is
He is Iron
actually
Man.
useful outside of the suit, apart from just
Yeah.
building things.
Nail gun.
Like, he can still hold his own.
Yeah, I liked. A lot of people don't like him not in the suit.
I
but
understand.
Yeah.
You're going into an Iron Man film, you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to see the suit.
Yeah.
But I do
he's
like
in the
that
suit.
they made that decision to keep him out of it for a bit longer than usual. And
Yeah,
actually
'cause-
do something outside the suit.
Because Cap's all like, you're just a big man in a suit of armour.
Take that
So
away.
no.
Where are you
There you
now?
go. Lay off the kung fu though. Looks stupid.
Hey.
He's like, he's got a
Judo-
little weird
judo
training dummy in the room, and he just hits it as he's going past. Like, all right,
Yeah.
we get it,
He
mate.
made 2 of them.
We get it. You're doing a little kung fu. Pack it in.
I've got a negative thing to say about Iron Man 3.
I don't know if you can say.
Wow, just the one.
that. Just the one.
In the scene where the man explodes due to the orange fizz happening,
The Fanta bottle.
Fizzy pop.
yeah, when Happy gets blown up,
Too much.
the only reason why Happy's alive is because of a hot dog cart. He can't eat. Everything else is 3,000 degrees, like the explosion, and everything else gets like vaporized, and he's saved by a hot dog.
Because he's got them dogs.
I don't
about-
like.
He's got them dogs.
Right, that's a thing I want to point
What
out.
dogs?
Savin, the guy with the bald guy.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Savin.
Savin.
Savin. It's the guy who
Walk away from that, you son of a bitch. That guy.
I think so. He's the. It's where you know when like Happy. He's like badge.
Yeah,
Where he's security badge. And he looks at him and he's like
Yeah.
badge, and he's like,
Tony's absolutely chest blast him, and he's like, walk away from that. you
yeah,
fucking
I
son of a
fucking
bitch."
hate him.
He's a
Like,
dick, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I can regenerate my limbs. Oh fuck off, you twat.
That's quite an impressive thing to be able to
Oh
do.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
still.
I'd show that off. I'd turn up at parties and cut my hand off.
I'd cut something else off. Watch it fucking grow. The, you know who else is a twat?
Go on.
The Vice President of the United Damn States is a twat because his daughter's got no fucking legs.
Is that why?
That's not the reason why. Is he's willing to put the world
He's
at
a
risk to
bastard.
grow her fucking legs back.
I did put for the Iron.
Twat.
Right. Thoughts on the Iron Patreon.
War Machine better.
War Machine is better.
I put Iron Man 2 War Machine better.
Yes, correct.
It is true.
Yeah. I don't like the paint job. That's the only thing that's different. Is the paint job and the name.
Yeah.
We
It's
talk
a
about-
nice looking suit, but I still prefer Iron Man 2
Oh yeah,
War Machine.
that's my favourite suit
Yeah.
over all of Tony's.
I don't know how I feel about the War game. War games?
War games.
No, Endgame War Machine.
No, I don't. I like the guns, not the lasers.
Yeah. It's quite cool.
We can talk about your Mark 43 suit, wherever it was now, because that's where I'm at in my notes.
Oh, I just said I do like the design of it. I know it has its flaws, but it's a cool looking suit.
It has its flaws.
It has. As
Because-
it's only a prototype.
Yeah, but that's.
But at the
So
same
Tony,
time,
Tony challenges the Mandarin. He's like, come to my house.
I'm not afraid of you.
Come to my house.
My name
I'll
was
fucking fight you. He does that, which is
Come on,
fine. That's fine, alright? Because, you know, he's fucking Iron Man, so he can probably fight him off. And then he goes and gets his worst suit to defend himself with. He doesn't get the hundreds of suits that he could just line the fucking... the perimeter of the building and just cover the whole building with them. He just goes and gets in the one suit that can't fly...
Can't shoot a rocket.
Can't fly, can't shoot a rocket. All it can do is break itself apart, which is completely useless in this
It
situation.
does have another feature that I've got is
He's struggling.
You alright?
it does have another feature that I've got written down here that is cool. Is the remote control feature where he can
cool.
control it from the boat, and then it's all like, oh fuck.
But he uses it once and doesn't use it when his house is getting attacked.
Yeah.
He decides to stay in there. And I know they're like, oh yeah, but, you know, he's had PTSD. Okay. Isn't that exactly what Jarvis is for then? Is to make those sort of decisions when he's not around.
Yeah.
It's kind of what he does. So, I mean, that's my major gripe with the film is the stupid nature of...
It foreshadows...
Oh, I didn't realise I put in another part. It's like Killian's bodyguard. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
It foreshadows Pepper being in a suit, I guess. That's a benefit of it. It attaches to her, and he's like, stop stopping, go!
It attaches
I like
to
that
everyone.
because he tells a woman what to do.
And then that what happens, and he gets to... Where is he? Tennessee, is it?
Texas, Tennessee.
They are two different places, George.
You're the only 10 I see.
I was thinking.
So yeah, well, wherever he goes to the middle of buttfuck nowhere, and he meets a kid, and Shane Black's got this thing about adding annoying kids to films.
I don't like the kid.
Nobody likes the kid,
Fun
but
fact.
he did it. He always does this. He did it for Predator. I'm
Autism-
fucking not over it.
Autism supremacy, boys.
Bollocks. I've seen
Autism
you
is
try
the
to
way.
order a pizza. I know there's no way in hell that's the next step in evolution. But
He's correct.
enough about Predator because
Struggle
I
with
could sit
Subway.
here for 2 hours and talk about how much I hate that film now.
I'd rather sit there and talk about a film I haven't watched than talk about Iron Man 3.
But yeah, the kid, he's fine compared to the kid in Predator. The kid in this is fine,
Yeah.
but he's still not good. I do like the bit where he's like, "I'm cold."
Oh, I know.
I know.
Because
And then he
drives off.
just leaves him.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's there at the funeral. But yeah, they kind of just drop this kid. He's nothing until the
I'd
funeral
fucking drop
scene.
him.
He unlocks a barn, which was important, and that's
But
about
it
it.
was
Yeah.
important, I guess.
I did put.
But maybe call one of any other suits because he does that later on in the film. He calls
they're all
the whole
coming.
lot down.
Yeah.
I did put. It's weird knowing that kid is an ancestor of Kang because he's meant to be Iron Lad, and it's like an ancestor. Or
No idea.
you don't know.
No idea.
It's a whole can of worms.
In Endgame, they do the whole barn door protocol, which locks everything down, and that was because of that in Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
But apart from that, he's got no... I mean, the kid's fucking annoying.
All kids are fucking annoying.
There's a funny scene. That's the only funny scene in the film, is when him and Rhodey were on that crane, and he was like...
Oh yeah, give me a suit.
No.
No, he was like, I'll check it out, and he goes up and then comes back down. And he goes, "What do you see?" I was like, "I don't know, it's too quick." I like that.
Oh no!
like
See,
that
I
little
thought
funny.
there's another funny bit, which is when the big fight in the town with the fire people when they show up, and he's in he's in the diner.
Oh yeah.
And it's a thing that Shane Black does,
She's a
which
hot
is
bitch.
it usually is always funny. But he ducks out of the way and behind this car, and there's a guy laying down on the floor, and he's like, and Tony looks at me, and goes, "This is meant." He's like, "Oh, something like this is crazy, huh?"
Yeah.
And the guy just looks at me, and goes, "Yeah," and that's it. That's the end of it. He's like, "Yep."
When was this?
It's during when the lady
Yeah, he blows her
yeah.
up with the microwave and the gas
and
and stuff.
he hides behind the car and he just goes, "This is crazy, huh?" The guy's just dead ass. He's like, "Yep."
Yep.
And that's the end of it. That's the joke. And I
Right.
always laugh at those sort of things. It's one of the few things I do really like about Shane Black's stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't do it in Predator.
I don't know who this director is, but I don't like him. He did it. I mean, it's
He's
fine.
in the original Predator film. He's the one with the glasses that get killed like quite early on.
Oh right.
That's him.
Right.
I put Trevor.
You've just put Trevor.
Trevor's
No.
great.
My name's Trevor. Man, I fucking love
All
him.
of George's notes here are just quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trevor's great.
I love Trevor.
Yeah, I love Trevor. He's the best part of the film. Only good part of the film.
He's literally just a football hooligan.
It's a
I
fine...
said that.
Yeah.
He's just saying what I said.
I love just quoting great man.
It's a fine film.
It's
I
alright.
just...
It
it's
is fine.
It has
It's
to...
alright.
It's never
It's
going to
not
be
the
brilliant.
worst MCU film.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near the best though.
I think the issue is it follows up Iron Man 2, which is the best MCU film.
It's the best solo film.
It's the best MCU.
Okay.
And
I think Infinity War's better.
Oh, yeah, I did forget about that. But it's up there.
It's
you
up
know?
there. Second.
And it's not going to be great because it's finishing off.
It's capping a trilogy.
Yeah, it has
I think
to
at the
be
time,
those.
I've got a note on it later, but they didn't know if he was coming back anyway. So they didn't want to do this outlandish, massive things because
is
they didn't
fair
know if he
enough.
was going to come back and help finish it or not.
He's not.
He's dead now, but at the time,
Yeah.
he wasn't.
They have said that he's not coming back to do any, like...
Yeah, that's off the table now.
Yeah,
It's done.
which is good. Which is good.
Didn't he say? Didn't? It's not Chris Pratt. Chris Evans. Didn't he say that as well?
I don't know.
I think so. I think you're right.
Back on track with the film. You move along. So Rhodey's been captured. He's in the Iron Patriot suit, I think.
He's
Yes.
getting hot.
He is.
Hot
Guy
tummy.
Pearce has got his hand. He's rubbing his tummy, rubbing his little tummy, making him all warm.
I'd be sweating.
You're gonna come out.
And Don
You're gonna come
Cheadle,
out?
Don Cheadle pops out of this suit
And
with
then-
like the most basic streetwear.
Fucking lamps in there,
He's
doesn't
he's just got this little green
polo.
Nice
green
little khaki
polo
pants
shirt,
on.
little green polo shirt and some trousers. And
I
he
did-
hops out of this suit like he's like springboarding
Yeah.
out of this suit, like
Fucking leathers him.
prime early 2000s Rey Mysterio, where he's like jumps up in the air, who's that jumping out the sky? And he flies at this one guy and just fucking drops him. And then
It's
Guy
an
Pearce
absolute
just
hit.
fire breaths, and it's like where
Yeah.
have you brought that
And then
from?
he's like, "You can breathe
You
fire."
could be fine.
And the one part that pissed me off is when Savan just pushes him
Oh, see,
and
this
then
is
knocks
not-
him out.
That's not what I thought. I thought you were going to mention the fact that that's an insane thing to be able to do
Oh, yeah,
in a
and-
fight. Breathe fire at somebody.
Yeah.
Why do he does it once?
Yeah.
He does it. He never does it again, and he never does it before that. He does it once to scare a sidekick character.
Ooh, shiver me timbers.
It's like if you're gonna do it, hit him.
And he doesn't even scare Rhodey. He just goes, oh, right.
Breathe fire.
Oh, you can do that now, okay,
Yeah.
and then just moves on.
Yeah, I
It's
just,
like
it's
that's
some bullshit.
an insane ability to be able to
Yeah.
do, especially considering like I'd imagine that can melt the Iron Man suits because that's what he's doing
Yeah.
with his fucking hand.
I would do that on the crane fight with Tony.
I do that every
Like,
5 minutes. I do that to announce my
Yeah.
entrance into rooms.
Yeah, you know when Tony's got like half a suit on the crane and they're like trying to
Yeah.
fight. Do it then. You're gonna burn all of his fucking arms off.
Hold his head in place and just breathe fire straight on it. It's the end
More
of it.
combat
Jesus.
style.
Yes. Like Ghost Rider or Scorpion or something. Just
Yeah.
straight in his face. So
Yeah, Guy
that's,
Pearce.
that is quite an effective fighting move.
Yeah.
But I guess, is it like Iron Man 2 where he's got the lasers in his
Yeah.
wrists? Is it like you can only do it once?
you cannot. You,
As he's
ever-
got like
Imagine
a... He's on a
technology doesn't
cooldown.
exist,
It's on a
yeah.
recharge of 30
Yeah,
minutes.
he's like an Overwatch ability.
But if it is, why would you use your?
That was his
That's what I mean. Why would
ultimate-
you use it on scaring
yeah.
a sidekick? Why not just
Yeah.
set Don Cheadle on fire? Because you've got the suit now. You don't need him.
No,
That was the plan. You
he's
just wanted to get
expendable.
him out the suit.
Yeah.
Once he's out the suit, you don't need him.
He'll damage the suit. And then it's really intense. Oh,
And
sweaty
he
guy
looks
too.
at him and he's like, "You can fix the suit, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "What? How?" Someone's been fucking shit.
Shit! That was a loud bang from there. I'm gonna have a word with these kids after this
I don't
recording.
think you should go near them, Toby.
You can stop me.
Legally, you can't.
I will Nick Frost through that fence.
I've taken a shortcut before.
Oi!
But we mentioned the bit where the suit can split up. That's cool.
I think it's
When he's
fine,
he's
yeah.
like stuck to the bed and he's
Yeah.
getting one piece at a time and like
Yeah.
fighting them off.
Funny testicle hitting
Way.
shot. Let's use that
Ooh.
four times in the film.
And then yeah, that is it's still a cool scene though.
Mm.
I mean, the other one is the parachuting. Not parachuting. It's the
Oh,
skydiving
yeah.
bit with
I'll
the
electrify
when he's in
your
the
arms.
plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's yeah.
I've
'Cause that
electrified
was-
your arm so you can open your hand.
That's all like
That was impressive for not actually being in the suit. He's on the because it
Yeah.
gets hit by a fucking lorry, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Whew, God,
But that was all done. They had professional skydivers come in with parachutes and stuff hidden
Oh.
in the clothes,
fair play.
and then they would drop them into the water using ropes and stuff.
That's cool.
So it was practical for the most part.
It's cool stuff.
The only thing I don't understand is how the fuck would you hear him if you're falling through the sky?
That's a good point.
I guess
you can. If you're shouting loud enough, he's probably got a speaker built in it.
Yeah, I've never sky dove before, I guess.
Neither. I don't
If
plan
you
on
look
it.
in Homecoming, Peter's talking to that suit which hasn't got Tony in. You can hear him.
Yeah,
It's
he's got
definitely
he's got a speaker in there.
Yeah.
But
There's a lot of dead air, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And just
it's because none of us want to do this
it's
film,
like
No.
but we've
much like
started
Iron Man
this
3,
trilogy.
we're just wrapping up the trilogy.
We're putting in minimal effort here.
Yeah, I liked the fact that the whole thing was a story to Banner. And Banner
Yes.
just doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Yeah.
Even,
Yeah,
even Banner doesn't
To be honest, I
care.
didn't
Banner's
understand
asleep.
that part. I
He's
was
like asleep immediately.
Yeah.
What did you
It's
get out
a
of it?
shit film.
Yeah.
I did put the house party because that's what the protocol was called.
Oh, the Iron Legion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has to be one of the coolest entrants for Iron
It is
Man.
cool.
Very cool.
I didn't realise one of the suits is called Heartbreaker.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's quite funny. I kind of was like, I'm going to say this in the podcast now.
You
I
have.
was like,
You have. Not if
I
I edit it
have.
out.
Yeah, it's true.
It's going to be around a bit of blank space here now.
Yeah.
And-
Well, if we'll just be quiet a sec. And then we can just...
We just cut it from
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's fine. I don't know why George did, to be fair.
What are you
have
talking
it
about there,
like
George?
I don't know.
No, that's all right.
Something about a suit.
So yeah, the Iron
So Iron
Legion
Man
are in
2.
this. I like it.
Totally, don't think you should be.
But yeah, that table is not stable.
Is it not?
Not
No.
really.
It's just wobbling.
But I think it
Well.
would have been cooler if they had people in them.
Yeah, but I think that would defeat the whole point, because a lot of them get fucked up.
yes.
Yeah, but you can do that and still have people in them.
I do like a few of them. Like the,
Because you could do the fake out killing. Because Pepper gets a fake out death anyway. She
Yeah.
falls into the fire.
Yeah.
So you can put her in a suit or whatever and have that happen.
Yeah.
Or you can have. Because I thought when the trailer dropped, I thought that you have the Igor, I think it's called. There's a
Yeah,
big iron,
it
like
was
a big
called Igor.
chunky Iron Man suit. I thought Happy was in that because that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a cool thing to do. But
Is he the guy, like a construction dude, who was like just lifting this whole...
yeah, he had the
Jack-
thing on him.
Yeah, he's like-
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just a big one. I thought that would have been
liked it.
cool.
There's one with
I
like
have
a
to think. I
slit.
think. I don't think that eagle can fly. So I'm just now.
Well,
Picturing,
yeah, but all it does is stand there anyway.
Yeah, no, but I'm just now picturing eagles running. Fuck no, how many miles through traffic?
Stopping to press the button so
Yeah.
they can cross the road.
Gonna be late.
Oh please.
He's had to leave 5 days early.
There was a suit that I really liked as well. It was a black and white one, and it's apparently was meant for space.
Oh yeah, I got a note on that earlier.
yeah,
Later.
it was fucking. It's so nice looking.
But I mean, I have an issue with the whole final fight scene.
It's shit, isn't it?
No, but you've got all these suits.
Yeah.
They can all fire repulsors because they're flying, so they should be.
Yeah.
They can fire repulsors. They can all fire repulsors. They probably a few of them have missiles, lasers, whatnot. Why are you sending them all in to fight hand to hand with people?
It's a good point.
Especially considering those people can just burn through your suits.
Yeah.
They can just
Yeah.
punch a hole in them.
And they literally ripped apart one.
Exactly. They can
in,
just
like,
they
fuck
can
knows
just
how many
hit
seconds.
straight through one. You know that they can do this because
yeah, use your aerial
done it.
stuff. Yeah.
They did
shoot them.
that jackhammer one. The one with the hands on his arms where it just
Yeah.
fucking knocked the bridge out. I thought that was quite cool.
That's just my if there's any main takeaway I have that I don't like about this film, it's the final fight. I think it's stupid.
And why isn't Tony in the air? Get a
He is.
suit on and go in the air.
Well,
and
he,
just...
no, he does. He's dropping between them, but he's
Yeah.
like again, he's
'Cause they keep
he's
breaking
trying to
each
fight
time.
them hand to hand.
Well, he's trying to fight Killian hand to hand, isn't he?
Yeah, they're
He
all-
just fly up and
All
fucking
of the
chest
suits are just
blast.
trying to fight.
Chest repulse.
Surely it's
From where?
easier. I don't know if you're gonna be like, well, you know, he's not in them, so you can't control them. Surely it's easier to have them set to just shoot things than it is to have them
Yeah.
Yeah.
try to do martial arts.
Yeah. Yeah, watch your back.
Easier than you know.
Should have just
trying to-
programmed one to do
But that's
martial
the
arts.
thing I don't like about it. That's my big. I hate this. Every time I watch it, I go, "This is so fucking stupid." You're supposed to be extremely smart. Why
I
are
did
you
miss
doing
out
this?
one. I was gonna put that. It's not Jared. It's the guy. You know when he goes into the minivan.
Oh, the fan.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
the
like,
fan one.
oh, I based my entire whole look on you. It's like, oh, just fuck off, man. Just fuck
I get that all
off.
the time.
I try.
You try and get people to dress up like you.
Yeah. Charlotte, one of them.
So Pepper gets the extremis in her, doesn't she?
Pepper.
Yes.
Mm.
That's how because she does all the fire stuff.
Yeah.
Is that ever referenced again after this?
No, because they managed to get it out.
She got it removed surgically, and then Tony's all like, "I got a bit of surgery in my own."
And then
I was
you
gonna
get-
say I remember. I didn't remember if they ever sorted that or if they just forgot about it.
Just took it out.
Mm.
Just took it out. But the technology's forgotten.
Yeah, it's just
Like, all right, cool.
I did notice, you know, when she lands right in front of him,
yeah,
and there's another suit coming in because it sees her as a
yeah,
target.
because she's got it in her.
I swear that was one of the Mark V suits
Don't know.
from like the event, like from the.
Once
Avenger
you
film.
start being like Mark 5, Mark 12s and shit, I clock out. I have no idea.
No, it was. It looked like the suit from the Avengers movie.
It might
That
be.
one.
I don't know.
It looked so similar. I was like, what the fuck? That one got blown up though.
Maybe he remade it.
I
I like this one a lot.
I know what.
Well, I mean, he
the
did it with the
problem-
Mark 1 suit.
Fucking idiots. They just
We've-
threw a ball
we've-
in the tree.
We discussed in the first episode that he remakes. Oh no, last episode that he remakes the Mark 1 suit for the Attic. So I mean, he must have been doing that.
Mm,
I think I know why Iron Man 3 is bad. There's
bad
not
directors.
any Justin Hammer in it.
There isn't. Aldrich Killian is what Justin Hammer should have been.
Yes.
They should have had Justin Hammer be a cool,
Main
charismatic
villain.
guy
Yeah.
who is actually useful.
Justin
would have been
Hammer's
cool.
Just so cool.
Hammer Tech.
Hammer time.
You know who is cool as well? Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges, but he's
is
not in
cool.
this one.
It's just people who aren't in.
No, he's
You
dead.
know,
now.
it's not. It's just not the same.
I found it funny when Pepper died.
Because she's a woman.
No. No, it's because she's Gwyneth Paltrow and she's fucking weird.
She is
No, so
weird.
she obviously
It's kind of
she
sad.
falls into the fire and Tony is devastated
Yeah.
for roughly 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, and then he just.
and then he
carries on.
just moves on. He's like,
Another
"Ah,
one. Another one bites the.
I just
I can
imagine
get
him
4
going,
more by the end of the day.
I can just
He
imagine
just
him going,
moves on.
Damn, that's a bit
Nothing.
of pussy gone.
Doesn't even like use the anger to fight Killian.
No.
He's just like, oh shit, I guess.
Where's that anger he used on fucking Steve though? I'm gonna beat you because you killed my mum and
You
dad.
killed my dad, who I don't like.
You killed my mummy.
You killed my mom.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You killed my mom.
Yeah, he just moves on.
I think overall it's a good film. It's just. It's no Iron Man
It's
2.
not good.
It's
fine.
It's
never
fine,
should have
but
done
yeah,
the
that's what I
heart
mean.
transplant.
Fine.
I still think he should have kept
And then
the heart.
well,
I mean, very quickly, just a quick break. I'm intrigued by these, Flea.
those are LED strips.
I know what they are.
Do they
Do they
work?
work?
Well, no, because they're not plugged in right now. But yeah,
What a shame.
yeah, I'm still figuring out the plug situation.
Yeah,
can
you
see
need.
there are just wires everywhere in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's fine.
it's
Anyway.
anything to get away from Iron Man, isn't it?
Yeah, I just trying to just. I'm that bottom. I'm just looking around the room. Another one. Another ball has just come over.
Fucking hell.
I'm pretty
I've got
sure.
a collection, mate. No, do not go and look. Anyway, so at the end of this, there's a
Toby's
scene.
going.
We mentioned earlier that Toby. We'll just carry on with that. He's an anchor anyway.
We'll meet again.
So there's a scene afterwards where it shows that
Fucking little
Tony
bastard.
was talking to Bruce Banner the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think back to what you said about the spacesuit.
Yes.
There was supposed to be another, I believe anyway, there was supposed to be another credit scene where he got a transmission from space and he goes off he goes, and it's from the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's who he finds. He meets the
That would have been
Guardians.
fucking cool.
Would have been cool, but like I said earlier, they didn't know if he was coming back, so they didn't do it because you don't want to set something like that up just for him to turn around and be like, yeah, I don't want to do it. So they axed it.
What a bastard.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah, that would have been.
just get Terrence Howard in.
Paying 40k to be away.
He'll be alright.
Next time. This is my time, baby.
But yeah, so they didn't know if he was coming back, so they scrapped it. And this was the first Marvel film to gross 1 billion.
Was it?
It was the first one.
Iron Man 3
Iron Man 3
grossed
was,
a billion. Why?
I'm a dirty bastard. I fucking pirated it.
George has admitted to a crime on live podcast.
I think we have a phone call to make.
No, we don't.
See, I paid
We've all done it in
Marvel
our
for my-
lifetime.
But it was also the first to be shot on digital. which means nothing to you two, but
What does that
it makes it
mean?
look different.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, when you film it, use
IMAX.
no, that's where you show it. So you have a digital camcorder, or you have like a film one.
Oh.
Yeah.
All of
What
them are
year
done
was
on
this?
film. They used to be done on film. Always used to be done on film.
Well, that's
But yeah,
silly.
this was the first one done on digital, and you can tell because some of the shots look really nice, so it cleans it up a lot. Anthony Mackie, famous for the Falcon. Apparently, he auditioned for the role of the Mandarin.
I'm glad he didn't
No,
get it.
No, but yeah, but
He
I
fit
don't
so
know.
well as Falcon.
I think he said it was for the. No, somebody said it was for. I don't know if it was him or Disney said it was for the Ben Kingsley role.
Oh no.
But I don't.
Which one's Ben Kingsley again? That's the
Trevor, yeah. I don't think that works.
No.
He's funny, but he's not.
He's not.
It would have made more sense.
Trevor funny.
He would have made more sense as Killian.
Yeah. Trevor's just a random. Ben Kingsley's just a random
Yeah, he
bloke.
just looks
He's
like
just a
a
funny
random guy.
actor, English man. Yeah. Odd.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't go through
Yeah.
because
Glad
that
that
means
you
we
got-
would have got somebody else as Falcon. And
Yeah.
I like him as Falcon.
I like him as Falcon. Good. God,
This
I'm
was
exhausted.
I think this was the last one to feature the Paramount logo at the start
Interesting.
because Disney bought
Right.
Marvel just I think as they were making the film,
And,
so they were still able to put Paramount logo on the start of it. But this was the last one. George looks fucking bored.
I'm done.
He's the only one that watched the film.
Yeah.
I did watch that film, and I regret my decision because I got to the end credit part and I went, "It's over."
Yeah.
Thank fuck for that.
There's only so much you can talk about Iron Man 3.
I've got one
without-
more thing.
Say it. Speak.
Do you remember? Do you remember Ike Perlmutter? We mentioned him in a previous episode. He's the one that when we were talking about Terrence Howard being replaced by Don Cheadle, he's the one who said nobody would notice because they all look the same. Do you remember him? Do you
I remember
him?
Ike.
So he's back
Yeah.
again with some incredible words.
What a guy.
So Rebecca Hall's character, Maya
Yes,
Maya
the-
Hansen,
Gardener.
the gardener.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be the main villain.
No. She got
Because
she got
in the
deaded.
comics, Aldrich Killian is like he's just like nothing.
Right.
He shows up for like a page or something in this comic. But of course, Ike Perlmutter steps in. A woman? We're having none of that.
Get out of here,
So
You're a big strong man.
big boy.
having her as the main villain wouldn't sell toys, is what he said. So she was gone. No, I don't know about you.
And she was
I don't know about you, but when I walk around town, all I see are Aldrich Killian
I
and
have
merchandises.
4 Aldrich Killian action figures. I
You
think,
have
in there.
4, I have 10.
Exactly.
They are everywhere. So another good job there by famous awful man Ike Perlmutter.
God.
He's such a cock.
Times have changed now.
Wow. What a he's a ballsy stud is what he is.
Is he?
But a cock. He just says what he wants.
He's
doesn't he?
ballsy. I don't know if he's in the good
He's
way
not
though.
a
He's
stud,
just an
no,
idiot.
no.
He's just an old man
Stud
with some
ball.
awful opinions.
You've got to respect the confidence though from Ike.
That is some confidence to just say the worst things you can think of and
I'd
think
expect
nothing. Bad.
I'd expect nothing more than a man.
But it's
called
fine
Ike.
because he's very rich, so he can just get
Oh,
away with
yeah,
things.
it's fine,
there's
yeah.
no backlash.
God.
That's all I've got for this film. You
Shit.
can tell I was really scraping the bottom of the barrel near
No,
the
you
end
should have
there.
led with Ike. I think.
Just started before we even talked about the film. As
You
soon as the
start with
podcast
Ike.
starts.
Yeah. Don't you say
Hello,
that.
welcome. Ike Perlmutter has yet another awful opinion for you all.
I tuned into that.
Tune in just for
Well-
that. I'll do a mini series that goes straight to YouTube. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
me
yeah. Little
saying
shorts.
something
Yeah.
that Ike Perlmutter has done that's not good. Do
Well, I think that's it for Iron Man.
you want to rate it? Did we do ratings?
Well, we
Is
just
that
said
what
if
we
it
do?
was good or not.
Oh, all right.
Is that what we do?
Is that
Is
what
it bombastic or is it
Are we going to do it out of 10 here?
bombastic or non-bombastic?
I'll
It's
give
not
it.
bombastic.
Are we-
That's
are
our
we
rating.
start-
Our rating system is bombastic or not bombastic.
Yes,
Right, okay.
we have
George has
to.
decided
It's so far away from being
it's
bombastic.
unbelievably non-bombastic.
I'd describe it as unbombastic.
You know when Biggie Cheese sings Mr. Bombastic in the
Yeah.
Farmyard
There's
film?
nothing like that. No.
I don't. The last thing I think of is Iron Man 3. I don't go, Iron Man 3 is bombastic. Nope.
No.
Keep it away from me.
No, it's not bombastic.
You can tell we hate this film because we're running about half an hour behind what we were for Iron
I
Man
know.
2.
Just but
not
you can
good.
understand why. You can respect why.
Bad film.
It's a non-bombastic from me.
It is a.
You shouldn't be thinking about that. That's not the rating scale. You've
just come up
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
a -10 on bombastic.
That's not how this works. It's either yes or no. Is it
I am the
bombastic?
bombastic man. I
No.
made this system.
Is it bombastic or not?
non-bombastic?
Thank you.
So it's a 3.
Now I have a 3-piece essay on how I feel about this film that I'm now going to sit and read for you.
Well,
all.
I'm going to leave. I will go.
It's
We've got a quiz tonight. I will lead the
Simply
team
put,
without
I've
you.
just quizzed my pants.
simply put, it's not.
Quiz on my back.
Oh, you've quizzed in my hair.
Don't stop. I'm going to quiz.
Well, I think that might be our team name.
Don't stop. I'm going to quiz.
I'm going to say it's a
think we
non-bombastic.
Quizzing me, Fanny.
Quiz in my eye. Your quiz tastes funny.
This is what Iron Man 3 does to a motherfucker. This is what we've become. It took 3 episodes for us to start doing cum jokes.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Iron Man 3 put us over.
yeah, we had
fuck,
stuff
what
to
about
talk
the quiz?
about.
Okay, George, pack it.
We had stuff to talk about when
I had
it was
dreams.
on. Yeah, exactly. I'm
Hopes and
empty now.
dreams.
Empty. Yeah.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
non-bombastics all around.
Yeah, it's a
Everybody hates this film.
bombastic.
Luckily, we can get off Iron Man now.
We're
I think
done,
We've
yeah.
all Iron Man.
We're stepping away from Marvel for a bit.
Yeah,
Do we have
'cause-
any idea what we're doing next?
Tropic Thunder.
No, we have no idea what
That's
we're doing
not
next.
confirmed.
So,
Tropic
unfortunately, it's going to be a surprise. It won't be a surprise because you'll look at the new upload and you'll go, "Oh, that's what they're doing."
Yeah.
Because I put it in the title.
Did you?
I put it in the.
Well,
Did you?
future Flea will.
Yeah,
Future
yeah.
Flea, Okay.
Flea who's editing this won't because it's a week early.
Give us a
Next
thumbs up, Flea, for
episode.
the future. No, not you, dickhead.
Yeah, next episode, you'll
Yeah.
see what film we're doing because it'll be in the title.
But as of yet,
'Cause-
no idea.
I like the algorithm.
I need.
When we put Iron Man 1 in the title, we got a lot of views quite quickly.
Because people
as
like
as soon
Iron
as we
Man.
started doing Iron Man 2, and I'd imagine it's going to be the same for Iron Man 3.
It will get worse because the films get
views,
worse.
The views
We
dropped.
get a good film and it'll shoot up
The
again.
views dropped as soon as we started talking about the sequels.
Trop Egg Thunder.
We're not talking about Tropic Thunder. I'm nailing that.
I tell you what, I don't think we can talk about Tropic Thunder
Yes, we
because
can.
it's a very risky film. That
Listen, I don't want this podcast to just be Robert Downey Jr. films.
no, we're not going to do it
because
with
we're
the
going to have to
Downey
do
Jr. film.
Doolittle at some point. I don't want to. I don't want to do Doolittle.
Doolittle.
I watched Doolittle fairly recently,
fuck's
right?
sake.
And I can't understand whether he's trying to do a Welsh. I know he's trying to do a Welsh accent, right? But I can't even understand his English. Like, I can't understand.
Well, it's
it.
not English if it's Welsh, is it?
Yeah, but it's. Shut up.
Sheep shaggy. Not a lot of them.
So
I respect him, he can't do it.
let's just. We need to just end this. None of us are excited anymore. None of us are
What?
happy.
You just punched
Just
shit out your
not-
laptop.
not
I'm
doing
amending this.
Oh yeah, I
right
cut the gas to the fire, so it's just
Yeah.
been carbon monoxide this whole time.
Well, that's good.
now.
So
Well,
yeah, this is an awful film.
I'm going to start posting on the Instagram,
You just
on the Round Table Instagram, announcing
Oh yeah, Instagram.
what.
The Roundtable Podcast.
Yeah.
On Instagram. It's the only
Um,
social we have.
I'm going to start posting on it a couple of days before.
Build
you
the
know,
hype.
Build the hype.
Well, these usually go out on.
Give a little tease about what film we're going to be
Monday?
talking about.
Normally
I usually put these out on a Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. Record
So
on
there you
a
go.
Saturday.
We record on a Saturday, edit on a Sunday, goes out on a
Post
Monday. Sorry.
But yeah, hop over to that
Yes.
if
that's
you
what
want.
plug.
You don't have to.
Thank you very much, guys. The support so far has been lovely.
It's very
Big fan.
nice.
Big fan of how fast this seems to be growing.
A lot of positive feedback.
We have had some feedback. It might be biased, but I'm going to take it anyway. Callum spoke to us. He didn't speak to you.
Alright.
Yeah, we've been.
I'd like to
Yeah.
know this, please.
No, fuck off.
Yeah.
Nice things have been said to us.
Yeah,
No, fuck off.
Yeah, you're not going to be here next week anyway.
Am I dying?
No, we don't
you-
film.
Yeah, you're fired.
We film it every other week.
Yeah.
Let's just say our goodbyes and go cry because we really didn't.
Yeah,
enjoy
I
this
mean,
I'm gonna go have some pizza.
you can all
film.
rest.
Again.
Again.
Oh yeah, quickly before we finish, right? He knows exactly what I'm going to talk about now.
Go on.
So we were talking. We were in Subway. And
Who's we?
Me and George were in Subway the other
Okay.
day.
I'm not involved in this, by the
No,
way.
No.
and I was like, George, you eat too much pizza.
I'm like, yeah, I know.
He knows.
Pizza man.
He knows. So we get to the counter. We get to the counter. George, what are you gonna order? I'll have a sandwich. Yeah. So
Pizza.
you get it
I know
somewhere.
where
You
you're
know
going
where
with
he's going with
this,
this. What do you want in it? I'll have
All of the ingredients in a pizza.
I'll have pepperoni and cheese, please. Okay. George, you've ordered a pizza. Yeah, I know.
Pizza.
Yeah,
Moves along to the sauces. There was an awkward bit there because he looks at the woman and goes, "What sauces do you have?"
They're all there.
There's an entire
She-
list on the
Okay.
window.
You fucking work there.
She's pointing
Tell
at,
me.
She's pointing at this list that's on the window. She's like, "Here."
Yeah.
And George is like, "What are you pointing at?" She's
Yeah,
like, pointing at the
I
list
was like-
in front of him.
I thought she was pointing
and
at
he
the sauce. I was like,
panics.
what the fuck are you
He panics and he just goes, "I have tomato ketchup." And I go, "George, you have just made a pizza." He's just had tomato sauce, pepperoni, and cheese on his sandwich.
Correctamundo, my love. But there was a part
This
where
is more interesting than Iron Man 3.
there was a
Yeah.
part where she had a bottle in her hand, with a customer in front. She shook it in a way I'd never expected to shake it.
Very,
And I looked
very.
She's done that
Arms
before.
crossed.
With the mayonnaise, she's doing it in a very
Odd manner.
a very hand
jerking
motion.
it off.
It's a hand motion that I'd imagine we're all familiar with.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then she does it
She did
4 or
it.
5
Yeah.
times, and then a big squirt of mayo comes out.
And I looked at Flea and I went, potential. And he was trying.
I'm pretty
not
sure
to
it was
laugh.
loud enough
How
for
old
people
was
to
she?
hear.
Fuck knows. But there was a man wearing a boss top and a football
Why don't you
shirt.
just give them their fucking addresses as well, mate? You're already giving them a
Fucking-
detailed description.
I might. But the guy who was serving us, he did not sound fucking happy.
No, because he's working at Subway.
Which
and
one
he's
was
got to
it?
build a pizza for this fucking
The-
idiot
the-
who can't eat
The
regular
one,
food.
Top of Town one.
Near
By the
Field
gym. Halford.
So if you work in the subway near Alfred in Yeovil,
And you made a pepperoni pizza for an idiot
Yeah.
a couple of days ago.
get in touch. Just we've got an apology to make. Apparently.
No.
That's going to do it this week before we get ourselves in more trouble.
Yeah, I've been Toby.
I've been George.
I've been Fletcher.
Oh, I see what you've done, and you've been listening to the round table. We've been sat at it, or however we. Yeah.
Finish having an outburst.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very
Bye,
much.
guys.
Apologies because it's Iron Man
Yeah, I'm
3, but
sorry.
you know, we had to finish it. So
Have a good one.
Bye, guys.
see you in 2 weeks, I guess, with whatever we decide to do. Maybe we'll just do Iron Man 3 again. Toby's leaving. Bye, guys. Love you. Say it back.
Love you too.
Thank you.